can go with you. I can go with you. I can go with you. I can go with you.
Let me check. Did you put on enough sunscreen?
No matter how long the night lasts, the day will always come.
I can go with you. I can go with you. I can go with you.
swing by the agency? While our business license still hasn't come, I've got a genius idea that needs your help. Time waits for no one. If we act even a minute too late, we might miss our chance to send the Tithonus away. Whether this plan works at all is up to you.
Go with you.
Why do I feel so off? I can't ignore it at all. I'd better head back to the agency and check it out. Barry, I'm here. What's going on?
Perfect timing. I just finished the list. Look at this. Plenty of people who have received the divine call are potential clients for Hypnos Agency.
Oh, right. And?
And obviously we need to figure out a way to pique their interest. The people of Lockhart are very touchy about death. They won't come on their own. So I thought, why not go door to door and give them a crash course in funeral customs and practices? Once they understand it, maybe they'll change their minds.
Just by word of mouth? Even as a newcomer, I can tell the people's belief in immortality runs deep. You really think a couple of doorstep sales pitches from us are gonna do any good?
You won't know till you try. As Lockhart's first funeral parlor, we have no customer base. Someone from the Lost Lands is a convincing salesman.
Boss is all fired up, but the actual heavy lifting is done by the employees doing odd jobs.
Hey, what kind of talk is that? As the boss, of course I've got more important matters to handle myself. Stuff that concerns the agency's survival. Very important stuff.
Very important?
The owner's plan will naturally come together. You'll find out when the time arrives. If I keep explaining, my transmit array is going to shut down.
The transmit array's already set up. At least tell me where I should head first.
There's an old man named Blake. The destination is right near his home. Shirley's keeping an eye on the agency, so don't worry about the rest. Let's go, let's go!
All right. Don't rush me. Shirley, sorry to make you wait for us again.
No worries. Be careful out there. If you fall out of the sky again, nobody will be there to catch you. That was a one-time thing. This transmit array is foolproof. Now that the acting Archon is gone, surely I actually need your help. Me? Help with what? You're going to sneak into the old man Blake's house with me. and then we'll use the transmit array to bring back every piece of furniture we can use for Hypnos Agency. Stealing? Absolutely not. It's just borrowing. Once Hypnos Agency opens and we make enough money, I'll pay it all back. The place looks terrible. What will our clients think? So, we should steal furniture to fool our customers? What if we get caught? Ever since Blake's divine call, he can barely see anything. With the acting Archon covering the doorway, nobody's going to notice us. Worst case scenario, if we get caught, I'll take the blame. I promise there's absolutely no risk. But the natural will is under close supervision. If you commit a crime like this, Zoe might come down hard on you. No, she won't. Unless Dad, well, he probably wouldn't go ratting me out to Zoe, right? And the acting Archon has already left. It'd be such a waste to just toss out the plan I devised. How about we go take a look first and play it by ear? I suppose that's fine. Then I'll take that as a yes. I'm heading out first. Make sure you keep up. Huh? Wait, Barry! Looks like I can't talk her out of this. I'd better follow her. At least there'll be one more person for damage control. Barry, wait, Huh? This place is... in the first round. What's that noise? God grants life. God calls mankind. God punishes sinners. God favors the righteous. God grants life. God calls mankind. God punishes sinners. God favors the righteous. The communicator's got no signal at all. I can't reach the authorizer. This place doesn't look anything like the client's home Barry mentioned. What is it then? In the first round, life is born. In the sacred light, all flesh blooms. Make us whole in life unending. Make us whole in peace and joy. Make us whole in life unending. Make us whole in peace and joy. Aberrant! Right. Just stay over there. I don't want to hurt you. Huh? Here? This is a pendant. What do you mean? You're giving this to me? But why? What's this for? You can understand what I'm saying, right? Then, do you know how to get out of here? Huh? It's gone. What a strange aberrant. Oh, right. Now that we're in Lockhart, maybe, as Barry puts it, I should call them Tithonus? Could this be where the Tithonus live? But how could
like Barry's old transmit array lead here. And where did she and the authorizer go? This light is...
Where is this? Where's Barry? Barry, are you sure this is the place? An old man living alone? In a house this big?
That's why I chose this place. If he's got a house like this, he's got to be loaded. A rich person's mind is often open to new opportunities.
That's not necessarily true.
Forget about all that. Get to work.
Okay. It's my first time doing this sort of thing. I'm a little nervous.
Who is it? Coming? Coming?
What can I help you with?
What's wrong with this old man's eyes? Is this Mr. White's residence?
I'm Blake. You're not a voice I recognize. Who are you?
I'm with the Hypnos Agency. Based on what we've gathered, your situation is a perfect fit for our services. Would you like to hear more?
Your solicitor? I'm not interested. Waste of time.
How do you know you're not interested if you haven't even heard me out? It'll be quick. Just 3 minutes.
I said I don't need it. Can't you understand that? If you don't leave now, I'll call someone to throw you out.
I have no idea how to approach this situation. Boss, why don't you say something? Huh? Where'd you go? What is she doing? Am I supposed to keep going?
Who are you mumbling to all by yourself? If you've got nothing else to say, leave. I've got better things to do.
Barry's still inside. I don't know what she's trying to do, but if I leave now, she'll get caught red-handed for sure. I'll just grit my teeth and do what I can. Wait a moment. Early customers get a discount. If you choose our funeral services, you won't have to suffer through pain anymore, and you can depart from this world with dignity.
Nonsense. Divine call is a gift granted to us by the God of life. How can you call it suffering? By funerary services? You mean those acts of witchcraft that curse people to death?
You're mistaken. It's not a trick. It's a sacred rite, just like the divine call. It's a sign of respect for the dead.
absurd. The dead are sinners. You should be thanking the God of life, not peddling sinners' rights. You're mad. Completely mad. These young people nowadays have all been brainwashed by that so-called natural will, always chasing after dark, evil things. What are you standing there for? Get out! Don't filthy up my house!
What are you doing sneaking around like that?
Let go of me!
Barry? Oh no, she's in trouble.
What's going on? Looks, why is there a woman's voice in the house?
What are you doing here? What's with all the sneaking around?
What do you mean, what am I doing here? This is my... I was going to ask you the same thing.
Skull, why is he here?
Lugs? Who's that young lady speaking?
Not good.
Lord White, sorry to have startled you. This is... Yes, she came to deliver medicine. The council sent a young errand girl, but she delivered the medicine to the wrong place. She still refuses to admit her mistake. I'll take her back to the council.
Oh, if it was sent to the wrong place, just request it again. No need to be so hard on her. Any girl who can get into the council has to be smart, right? Everybody makes mistakes
Even so, she made a mistake, and she can fix it. But if you miss a dose, your body can't handle the divine call. I'm just worried.
What's there to worry about? Receiving the divine call is a blessing. And I'd rather get to the divine realm early to find my dear Megan. Save your worrying for the young ladies.
All right. Is the person next to you the one who was ringing the doorbell earlier?
Oh, I heard someone screaming in the room, so I came in to help. Since everything's fine, I'll head out.
You con artist! Who gave you permission to follow me? Lukes, report this person to the Civic Hall.
Did you not just say be more tolerant of others, and everyone makes mistakes?
Sales pitch? Sir, don't worry. I'll handle this. You, come here and explain yourself. What are you selling? Some kind of scam targeting the elderly?
No, you've got it all wrong. I'm talking about legitimate business.
What not legitimate business. You're only saying that out of fear of looks. Right there at the door, the first thing out of your mouth was funerary services.
Funerary services? This is a big misunderstanding.
Shut your mouth. You've got some nerve daring to speak ill of the god of life like that. The gift Sir earned through a lifetime of devotion. You little wretch.
Yes.
How? Sir, let me take you out to the garden to relax. As for that pushy salesman and their bad business, I'll contact the council to take care of it. Not with the old man here, Barry. You two, wait for me in the living room. Don't go snooping around.
Got it. Luke's the butler. They're finally gone. Acting Archon, keep watch here for me. I'm gonna go look around somewhere else.
Hey, where are you going?
Seriously, what are these two even playing at? Skull seems to know Mr. White pretty well, so why use an alias? And Barry, too. What is this weird sister and brother pair really up to? Barry tricked me into coming here, so I might as well see if I can find any clues around the house first. How could Barry have an admission notice to the God-favored council here? And the one underneath is actually a dismissal notice? B and S. Are these height notches? The line for S suddenly shot up one year and went past B, and all the records stopped after 3587. The half-finished sweater is covered in dust. With Mr. White's eyesight and that temper of his, he doesn't look like the sort to have the patience for needlework.
Luke's skull? That's what you go by now?
Mind your business. If you won't look after Dad, someone else in the family will.
Your voice and face are both different now. I'm the one who hasn't changed. So how am I supposed to secretly look after Dad?
Huh. So secretly looking after Dad is impossible. But stealing from him is no big deal, huh? Not to mention, how'd you get in here?
You act as if that's even comparable. As for how I got in, it was the secret passage I used to take you through when we were kids.
Secret passage? You mean that lousy dog door in the corner?
I knew you'd remember. Brings back memories, huh?
The young lady of the White family, suddenly returning yet won't even use the front gate. You have to crawl back through a hole like a stray dog just to steal things.
You...
Sorry to interrupt, but is this your home?
Yeah. Barry didn't tell you?
I'll have a word with her later. As for that old man from earlier, Blake White,
He's our father.
you two, why are you acting like thieves in your own home? One of you is sneaking around and the other's using an alias?
None of your business. Let us focus on the more important things. What are you doing here?
Of course it's my business. I came because Barry said to pitch our services.
Oh, I get it. You were just covering for her.
Didn't know ahead of time that she had another plan.
You didn't know. Big sister's still good at covering your tracks, even to this day. You've mastered the art of manipulating others.
I really do want to sell Dad on the business. We just don't have the money to furnish the agency right now, and the stuff at home was just sitting there anyway, so... How can it be considered stealing if it's my own house? I'm sneaking around because I'm trying to keep Dad's blood pressure down. If he hears I'm back, then there'll be real trouble.
Do you even hear how ridiculous that excuse sounds?
Ugh! The plan was flawless. If you hadn't stopped me, I'd have already hauled the sofa back to the agency.
If word got out the White family's eldest daughter was stealing from her own house, you'd obliterate the entire family's reputation.
I didn't want to either, but I've already sunk all my money into getting that transmit array ready for the Lost Lands. How else was I supposed to find the Reaper? Huh. Speaking of the transmit array, did I forget something? Shirley!
What happened to Shirley?
After you left, I called Shirley to come help with the furniture. Where did she go?
You even called Shirley over? Your transmit array isn't going to send her to nowhere, is it?
At the worst, the transmit coordinates were just a tiny bit off. You and Shirley are both employees of my hypnos agency, so I'm going to go get her right away.
Let me go instead. This is your home. Stay here and reconnect with Skull. She's already run off and disappeared.
A divine statue? Is this a study? Why would a Tithonus bring me here? The floor and walls are damp. The room's fairly tidy. Looks like an old house. If Barry's transmit array worked, the authorizer and Barry should be nearby. Let's look for clues. Looks like the room's owner is a devout follower of the god of life. Could this be the Blake that Barry's targeting? Adult clothes. And kids, too. Men's and women's styles both. Could this be a family of 4? Why are there space rift parts here? Right. In Barry's words, that'd be a transmit array part. Weird. This photo on the wall. Why do I feel like I've seen it somewhere before? Wait. That pendant that Tithonus gave me. The 2 photos. They're exactly the same.
Shirley! Finally found you! What are you doing out here?
Oh, Barry. What are you doing here?
Come on, even you're asking me what I'm doing here? I'm telling you, this is my... I was about to ask you the same thing. We agreed to move the furniture together, so where did you go? Good thing you're okay. The acting Archon was nearly frantic.
Authorizer? What happened?
Don't worry, they're doing just fine. They're downstairs right now, keeping the customers calm and doing their best to pitch our Hypnos agency services. We've got this. Give me a hand to move this heavy chair first.
Barry, the owner of this house, who exactly is he?
Huh? Why are you asking that all of a sudden? I'm talking about that old widower Blake. His temper's out of control. He can't stand the sight of anyone. Be careful when you meet him later. The acting Archon just got chewed out.
He chewed you out, and you're still stealing? He must really hate it when strangers touch his stuff, huh?
If anyone dares move a piece of furniture even half a centimeter, he'll grab a broom and chase them 3 streets over. Search all of Lockhart and you won't find a blind old man who runs faster. Or has a worse temper than him. Since his wife answered the divine call at a young age, he wouldn't let a single piece of furniture be moved. Not even the dried flowers on the windowsill. Because he was worried that if she ever came back, she wouldn't recognize her own home. That's just how he is.
Barry, are you kind of...
I mean, this old stick in the mud is way too stingy. He won't even throw out a whole room full of old junk. We've got to help him clean it up a little. By force, if need be. My master once taught me that only by letting things go can you make room for new to grow. If you keep living in the memories of the past, life will only get heavier and heavier.
Oh, I see. Come to think of it, these 2 photos couldn't possibly happen to be the exact... Could the Tithonus, the one who gave me this pendant in that mysterious space, actually be the lady of this house? There's no way.
So, we're doing our good deed for the day. Hey! Why are you spacing out again? Did you hear a word I said?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just... I think something glitched while I took the transmit array, and I blanked out for a second.
I see. Using a transmit array can sometimes cause dizziness. If you still don't feel well, make sure to tell me.
Oh, I couldn't understand what she was saying back then. I could still feel it. The Tithonus didn't seem to mean any harm. What was she trying to tell me? And if she's connected to this household, why would she come to me and hand me this pendant?
Let's not waste any more time. Chop chop! Once we move this set of furniture, our Hypnos agency will look downright expensive.
Please, do it for me.
Huh? What's wrong with you today? You're startled by everything.
Barry, did you not hear that just now?
Hear what? Besides the snores from the old man downstairs, there's nothing else, right?
Why isn't he saying anything? This is so awkward. Hey. What?
Why are you so jumpy?
Sorry, I was just thinking about something. What's up?
I'm heading out to hunt now. You gonna keep standing around daydreaming, or are you coming with me?
Are you going out hunting? What are we supposed to hunt at a time like this?
The old man's chrono capsules are running low. I need to pry a few rough stones out of some rough stone beasts, then come back and brew a fresh batch.
Chrono capsules? You can make those yourself?
Sure, but poaching and unauthorized processing both violate the God-favored council's rules. If you're caught, you'll be punished severely. If you want legitimate chrono capsules, you have to hire hunters from the council to gather it, then send them to the refinery to get chrono, and finally, have a pharmacist turn it into capsules. And the Roughstone Hunters and Refinery I mentioned are all official organizations set up by the God-favored council. Since I can do it myself, why should I hand over my money?
You're not worried the council will find out? Those kinds of crimes are serious.
Plenty of losers have tried to catch me, and every last one of them is lying in a hospital bed now.
Don't get too cocky. Who knocked you flat the other day?
You've got some nerve bringing that up. But you did remind me of something.
Huh?
With your strength, taking on a few rough stone beasts is no problem at all. Come on, let's go.
Hey! Weren't you the one just warning me I'd be severely punished if I got caught? Are both you and Barry trying to throw me under the bus?
If I weren't in a hurry, I wouldn't ask for your help. It's your boss who messed everything up. I'm only this calm because you got dragged into this. Listen, I'll pay you a commission. Take that money to cover the renovation costs for your lousy agency. And that idiot Barry won't have to keep stealing furniture. All in all, you make money, help Barry, and even clear yourself of being an accomplice. Pretty good deal, right?
So, Barry's got yet another creditor?
Looks like you've got your own issues with her too. Fine, deal. I'll go give the old man a heads up, and we'll head out right away. No time to waste. Save the
I can understand the God-favored council wanting to control chrono production. But is it really necessary to restrict Roughstone hunters?
It's to keep the Roughstone beast population under control. Once they lose their Roughstone, they die. And overhunting could drive them to extinction.
I can go with you.
you poaching? Aren't you all about nature above all? How could you contribute to their extinction?
The God-favored council prevents their extinction to ensure the sustained production of chronocapsules, not for ecological reasons. From my point of view, rough stone beasts and tithonus's are cursed creatures, unnatural things. You're better off wiped out.
So, this is how you natural weird people operate.
We've arrived. Rough stone beasts often wander around here, and the open sightlines make fighting easier. It's an excellent hunting ground. To brew the chronocapsules, we need to extract rough stones of different purity levels. I'll go deal with the monsters over there and set up the extraction gear for the brew. As for you, you'll be helping me out. Your task is to hunt down one fox raptor and one rattlescale beast, and take the rough stone from their bodies. Once you've got the rough stone, go find the last additive that'll make the broth easier to make, like special sea glow celery.
I thought sea glow celery was just a cooking ingredient. Is the special kind different? With some effect that eases the effects of the divine call?
You're overthinking it. The medicinal residue left from purifying the chrono is bitter as hell. I add it for one reason only. It masks the bitterness. The special kind just tastes sweeter.
Skull, I didn't expect you to be so considerate.
Enough chatter. Go get it. Then come back here and hand it over to me. If anything goes wrong, blow this whistle. Nice work. Next, all that's left is to add the materials and simmer them. Make sure you add them in this order. Rattlescale Beast Roughstone, Fox Raptor Roughstone, then Special Sequel Celery.
Does the order matter? What happens if I get it wrong?
It'll taste bad.
Just that?
What do you mean, just? You have no idea how hard that old man is to deal with. Hurry up, the water's already boiling.
I can go with you.
Good. Next is the Fox Raptor Roughstone. Great. And last is the Special Sea Celery for seasoning.
I can go with you.
It's your first time making it, so it's no surprise you made a mistake. But if the old man thinks it's too bitter and won't drink it, it's on your head.
Skull, I'm still a little confused about the Roughstone.
Eager to learn, huh? Go on. What's got you puzzled?
Roughstone beasts die if they lose their Roughstone, but with it, they heal like the Lockhart people. Does that mean the key to immortality is Roughstone?
Not quite. Roughstone and immortality aren't directly related. After all, humans can't grow crystals like that in their bodies. The medicine brewed from the Roughstone can ease the effects of the divine call. But whether it has any connection to the Lockhart people's immortality curse is still unknown. I've been thinking, maybe the Reaper foretold by the prophet has some way to end the curse. But that's just speculation. You're taking this so seriously. Don't tell me you actually have a way to break the curse.
I've said it 10,000 times. I'm not the Reaper. Still, I do have some methods from Asperia. This thing you've developed from Roughstones is similar to the Omnium tech from where I'm from.
What do you mean?
I don't want to say anything before I'm completely sure.
This is the closest I've come to death in 100 years. If you can really come up with something worthwhile, I'd even be willing to offer my body for your research.
That sounds a bit weird.
Hey, I'm dead serious.
Sorry, but this concerns the safety of all Lockhart. I'm just a tourist who brought Shirley here on vacation. If I'm really going to wade into this mess, I need to ask Shirley what she thinks first.
You're so calm. My old man's getting worse by the day. If he misses his divine ritual, we'll just be repeating the same mistake all over again.
Let me ask you this. If I really found a way to end the life of all Lockhart people, could you steel yourself to put your father to rest? I'm not lying to you. The pain of losing someone important can stay with you for a very, very long time, and you may never get over it. Are you ready for that?
I don't know. Maybe the moment Mom turned into Tithonus, I'd already gotten a taste of what it meant to lose someone important.
Mom, So, according to Mr. White, your mother has already gone to the divine realm?
Yeah. Not long after I was born, she received the divine call. As far back as I can remember, Mom spent most of her time in bed and never lived anything like a normal life.
You think your mother's divine call was abnormal?
Obviously. If someone's in bed every day, coughing up blood, relying on medicine just to stay awake and sane, how could they possibly be normal?
What about Mr. White and Barry? Did they just stand by and let this happen to your mother?
That's what pisses me off the most. Everybody could hear Mom coughing all day and crying all night, and yet not a single person in that house thought anything of it. I asked my father why he could stand by and do nothing. He only said it was a trial of the divine call, the highest honor for the people of Lockhart. I asked my sister how the god of life could have tormented her mother, and all she did was parrot father. She didn't have a single thought of her own.
How can this be? Even Barry doesn't think it's strange.
Because Mom herself didn't even think it was strange. Even when she was in excruciating pain, all she'd say was that it'd be fine once she got to the divine realm.
Skull.
Sorry. I haven't talked to anyone about this in a long time. I got a little too worked up.
It's okay. I'm not bothered. I just think growing up in an environment like this must have been really hard for you.
You get used to it. No matter how confused or angry I felt, I'd act like I understood and stay quiet. And before I knew it, I'd grown up.
So, how did you end up joining the natural will? Done pretending with everything?
Pretty much. After Barry left home to study, Mom's condition kept getting worse, and she could only rely on special grade chrono capsules. I just couldn't stand by and watch. That's when I met the natural will and learned death was the only antidote to the divine call. But when my mother's divine ritual ended, I still had no new leads. Now that old man's been hit by divine call too, Mom's ordeal is going to play out all over again. But now with Dad this time. What a mess.
I understand now.
You of all people.
But your parents are so devout. Why did Barry want your father to be the first customer? She should have known it wouldn't work, right?
How would I know what she's thinking? You should ask her. If we keep talking, the medicine will get cold. Let's head back.
Quick! While Scarl's not here, let's have a few more.
Is this really okay?
It's fine. An old man living in a villa this huge doesn't need that much. Look out! Ow!
Huh? Oh,
Barry, are you...
Ow!
that voice.
Oh no! It's not me, sir. I'm here on Luke's behalf to look after you.
I've received the divine call, not gone completely senile. I'm not so far gone that I can't recognize my own daughter's voice. What? Now you're leaving your precious hush-nose agency unattended just to worry about the White family?
The White family? Barry, didn't you say this was the home of some grumpy, lonely old client? He's your father? Let's discuss this later.
I was just passing by and thought I'd grab a few pieces of old furniture. Also, I run the Hypnos agency now.
7 years without a word, and when you finally come home, you don't even have the courage to face your own father? Can only skulk around in the dark like a thief?
Dad, I didn't...
Fine. A mangy stray is a mangy stray. Only fit to slink around in the shadows. Haven't you messed around enough out there already?
You're calling it messing around?
All these years, you've been messing around, joining the council, borrowing money to collect that pile of junk, and then joining that so-called natural will. Quitting everything again? Once you've cleared your head, go back to the council. I'll have someone put in a word with Zoe. Maybe she'll give you another chance. You're not the same as Scarl. You're blessed.
I'm serious. I don't quit halfway. Dad, listen to me. When I was away this time, I met a real mortician. He taught me how to help the dead depart the world with dignity. Believe me, this time I can definitely...
Enough! The dead? A mortician? And still you spout this blasphemous nonsense. Would you desecrate the faith of the Lockhart people?
Dad!
Looks like you still haven't changed one bit. If I wasn't clear enough, never set foot in this house again. You're not welcome here. Take that heresy you brought with you and get out of this house right now!
Dad, you look so pale. Sit down, Mr. White.
Get away! Don't touch me with those hands, you pot!
What are you all arguing about? Mr. White!
Luke's, is that you?
Yes, I brought the medicine back. Sir, please don't be angry. The divine call must not be rushed.
You're right. My son and daughter are both hopeless fools. What sin did I commit to deserve such children? Perhaps I should go to the divine realm with Megan this very moment.
Yes, but sir, you really mustn't get angry anymore. Come, give me your hand. I'll help you back to your room.
Here we go again.
Say what?
You're always like this. You never listen to a word anyone says. What divine call? What blessing? If going to the divine realm were really such a blessing, Mom wouldn't have suffered.
You dare to mention Megan? If you care so deeply for your mother, then tell me, where were you during her divine ritual? Even that good-for-nothing younger brother of yours had the sense to return and see her off. Nothing to say, huh? We told ourselves our Barry was valued by the council and too busy to return home. I never imagined you'd end up betraying the god of life and joining that so-called natural will with Scarl.
Sir, don't dwell on the past for now. Here, swallow these chrono capsules first.
Until the divine call, Megan kept making excuses for you. She believed you served the god of life and was proud of you. But you let us down. And with your own hands, you snuffed out the last bit of hope. You weren't your mother's brightest star. You were the biggest scar in her heart.
Sir, you really mustn't get upset anymore. Miss White, it's getting late. Please leave immediately with your companions.
Luke's, help me upstairs. I need to rest for a while.
Yes. Sir, don't worry. I'm on it.
Luke's, Luke.
I'm here. Sir, I'm right...
I can't hear you. Luke's.
Why the hell isn't this medicine working? Stop scratching yourself, old man.
Acting Archon. Shirley, are you two okay?
We're fine. But Mr. White... that out-of-control aggression just now was just like someone in the middle of an aberration flare-up.
He's fine. Once the effects of the chronocapsule wear off, the divine call retaliates like this and changes their temperament. We are used to it by now. Scarl, stop standing there and help me.
He's still shaking. Hurry up.
Lost soul, accept the god's mercy. Listen to your body's needs and sleep.
Megan, I'm in so much pain. God of life, I praise your...
Dad, it's okay now. It doesn't hurt anymore.
Barry, Scott.
Sleep, Dad. If you get some sleep, Mom will make you some delicious mushroom soup and bring it over.
Oh, tell her.
Okay. So, please don't be mad anymore. Barry is so sorry. So both of you, please get some rest.
Thank goodness. Mr. White's breathing seems to have steadied.
There's nothing seriously wrong for now. Just sleep it off. Keep taking your medicine. And when you wake up, you can kick me and Scarl out of the house again.
Come to think of it, back in Hesperia, the reason Barry was able to so deftly comfort Salady was because she'd already done so many times for her own family.
Your technique's gotten worse.
Huh? The old man's sleeping just fine. You little brat.
I'm serious. If this were the you from before, your casting would be a lot sharper and more decisive. No way you'd have put this old man through so much hell and made him complain so much.
That's because, for a true mortician, the feelings of the living and the dead matter equally. Never mind. It's pointless trying to explain it to a layman like you.
Mom was right after all. The one who calls other people fools is the biggest fool of them all.
You actually used Mom against me? Why would... You brat. I shouldn't have spoiled you. I'm gonna...
Authorizer. I think those two are
It's really not as bad between them as they make it sound, right?
Stop whispering in here. The old man needs his rest. If you've got something pointless to say, take it downstairs.
If you're all going downstairs, I'll stay here and look after Mr. White.
Can you manage on your own?
Don't worry. I used to be a nurse at the shelter. I've got experience.
Still needing furniture? I just had them help me hunt and make medicine, so I paid them. That money can cover part of your agency's renovation costs. If that still isn't enough, I'll let you move the furniture out of your own bedroom, but only this once.
Really? awesome! Don't worry, as long as the agency gets another client, there definitely won't be a next time. But after going out together this time, you two got to know each other that much?
We just made a deal. What's so great about it?
You talked on and on about your own life. Was that all part of the deal too?
You, shut up.
Ow, ow, ow! So you're shy. Big deal. Why are you pinching me? Pretty cute, right? He was a lot more straightforward when he was little than he is now. Good thing he hasn't changed on the inside at all. Still my adorable, bratty little brother.
Who's bratty? Shut up already.
Why not just admit you care about Dad? No need to beat around the bush and pretend to be Luke's sneaking around to take care of him.
Shut up already. Get downstairs and move your furniture now.
Acting Archon. Shirley, are you two okay?
We're fine. But Mr. White... that out of control...
He's fine.
Shirley, you're here.
You know my name? Who are you?
I am Megan White, Blake White's wife and Barry and Scarl's mother.
Mrs. White, aren't you... Is this the Divine Realm?
Exactly.
Why am I able to come here?
Perhaps you're special. In all the years I've spent in the Divine Realm, only you could hear my call. And I've always been able to see you through the veil. I do not know the reason behind it, but God must have their reasons. All I know is that you are my only hope of fulfilling
A long-cherished wish?
the pendant I gave you earlier was a gift from my husband before my divine ritual. He hoped that while I was living in peace in the divine realm, I wouldn't forget my family. But I've been in the divine realm for so many years, and the trials of the divine call have yet to end. This body still torments me. I regret not giving Scarl more reassurance. How are Scarl and Barry doing now?
Please rest assured, they're both doing very well. There haven't been any problems in their daily lives, only the usual disagreements with Mr. White.
He's a good man, but he's also a stubborn fool. Please give the pendant back to my husband. Tell him to look at the photos inside from time to time. Think of the children and live well in Lockhart with no regrets.
Okay, I'll make sure to pass it on.
Thank you. Shirley, I have one more favor to ask of you. Don't tell my family anything about today. Don't tell them you saw me in the divine realm. And don't mention what I look like now.
Huh? Why? If Mr. White knew you were still suffering, he'd do...
They can't know. You absolutely can't say it. Blake and the kids, they still have lives of their own. I can't make them worry about me just for my sake. And in all my days in the divine realm, I haven't seen any other servants. And I don't know whether they're still suffering the same way I am. What if I'm the only one like this? What if the God of life brought down this punishment because I wasn't devout enough in life? I can't risk questioning the will of God. I am a selfish mother. I only ask that you help carry this longing to my husband and children, and let them be more understanding of one another and live well. As for the rest, just having had the fortune of meeting you this time is more than I could ever ask for.
I understand. I promise you, this will stay between us.
Thank you.
Mr. White, you're awake?
You are...
I'm Barry's friend. Just now, your divine call caused you to lose control, and Barry was the one who calmed you down. Luke's is downstairs helping the others clean up the living room. He was worried, so he asked me to come up and check on you.
I didn't hurt any of you, did I?
Don't worry, we're all fine.
Well, that...
Oh, by the way, I found this pendant when I went upstairs. The photo inside is exactly the same as the wedding photo in your room. Did you lose it?
wedding photo? Then where's the pendant?
Mr. White, please don't rush. The pendant is right here. Just lie back down.
This texture, this pattern, impossible.
So, this was yours after all.
No, it's my wife's. Megan's. But Megan clearly had it on when she went to the Divine Realm. These fingernail marks are... Could Megan have...
Shirley, where did you run off to? We're ready to head out now.
Coming! Well then, I'll take my leave now.
Wait, what's your name?
I'm Shirley.
Shirley, take this pendant to...
Aren't you keeping it?
No. If Megan is at peace in the Divine Realm, this pendant shouldn't be here. But it's back now. And not only back, but... Shirley, could you write up a request form for me?
You actually agreed? Does that mean you believe death and the Reaper genuinely exist?
How could I believe something like that? I don't know if there's any way to help her. Megan's always been like this. Whenever she feels off or she's in pain, she seeks me out.
Most of the things have already been moved, so we should head back too. Scarl, I'll leave Dad in your care. Don't forget to give him the Council's chrono capsules on time. And if he asks where I am...
Don't worry. There's no chance of that.
You... I'm the older sister, so I won't stoop to your level.
Shirley, you look like you've got something on your mind. Did something happen?
Just now, while I was taking care of Mr. White upstairs, he happened to wake up and handed me this.
Isn't this the commission form I filled out? Wait, that's Dad's signature? Dad agreed? Why now of all times?
What did you say to him?
Wait, don't jump to conclusions. Mr. White did sign it, but the deceased this funeral was booked for isn't him. Take a closer look.
Blake White. Megan White.
Yes. Mr. White claimed he still couldn't accept the idea of the natural will, but after recent events, he was willing to let his beloved wife become Hypnos Agency's first client.
Let me see. This is the pendant Dad gave Mom. Scarl.
This pendant clearly went with Mom to the Divine Realm back then. How did it end up in your hands?
I found it by the staircase in the old house. After Mr. White saw it, his attitude seemed to soften. He said he'd once looked at heretical pamphlets Barry had left at home. They said to use a photo taken of the person as a reference for the funerary makeup. Inside this pendant is Mrs. White's best portrait. He wants to give it to Hypnos Agency, along with a contract, hoping they can make Mrs. White look as dignified as possible.
Dad.
Where do you think you're going?
Move aside. I'm going upstairs to find him.
Not right now. He just took his medicine, and his body can't take being put through such a thing.
Darn it. Luke's, you'd better listen up.
What are you freaking out about now? I'm standing right in front of you, aren't I?
I'm talking to Luke's right now. Luke's, tell that stubborn old man for me that I've taken this commission. Once I take this furniture back and set up the agency, I'll come back and have a proper talk with him. And say thanks to him for me.
Enough with the talk. I get it. If you're leaving, then hurry up and go. Your transmitter ray's light is hurting my eyes.
Shirley, acting Archon, put this contract away and send everything else into the transmit array. We're out. I'll show that old man what Buckhart's top view. Done and dusted. Told you, once the furniture's set up in the lobby, the Hypnos agency will look tidy and professional.
I only ask that you help carry this longing to my husband and children, and let them be more understanding of one another. Barry, why don't you stop and take a breather for a bit? Actually, I have a few things I want to share with you.
What's up? What's going on?
What Mr. White said today at your home, those hurtful remarks, please don't take them to heart, okay?
Hurtful remarks? You mean calling me a quitter or saying I was blaspheming Lockhart's faith? Don't worry. In one ear, out the other. I've forgotten it already.
I mean the part where your dad blamed you for missing Mrs. White's divine...
Right. He wasn't wrong to scold me. I really couldn't make it back in time.
Sorry. I brought up something painful.
I wasn't really that upset. At least, not back then. I was studying at the council back then, so all I could think was, those who enter the divine realm are blessed. When I learned that Mom had finally departed, I felt a little relieved. Before that, I heard from a Tithonus family I'd been caring for that a remedy for the divine call's pain was hidden somewhere. I spent lots of time and effort to get it, but by the time I rushed home with the medicine, Mom was already gone. In the end, she never got to use it. I guess it's more regret than anything. I just don't know if she can still feel pain in the divine realm. Mom's Why did I even bring this up? Seriously, Shirley, you were the one who started this conversation, so how come I'm the only one rambling?
Barry, Mrs. White, she never blamed you. And she never forgot her husband and her children.
Huh?
More than that, as a mother, she knew her children well. She knew that you and Scarl were both set in your ways, and she knew that behind every choice, there were unspeakable hardships. So she'd rather you cast off those shackles and live the life you want at your own pace.
You seem awfully sure. You make it sound like you've met her before.
Because I have. No, I mean, I've seen Mrs. White's photo. If she knew her daughter had gone so far just to bring her peace, she'd only feel heartbroken. How could she possibly blame you? Please don't feel guilty, okay?
Shirley, you don't actually think I've been brooding this whole time.
Huh?
Of course you're wrong. I'm their daughter. Nobody knows that old man and my mom better than... My mom wasn't petty. As for that hot-headed old man, yeah, he was furious I missed her divine ritual. But what really set him off was probably me dropping out to join. He was going to lock me in that house unless I agreed to go back to the council. Luckily, I managed to crawl out. I'm not about to just give in and be obedient. To follow nature's will. To let endings return to peace. And to spare people the pain of the divine call. That was the path we chose.
I see. So you've always been set in your ways, huh? Seeing how determined you are, I actually feel relieved. Barry, you're braver than I thought. Guess I was worrying too much.
Thanks, Shirley.
Thank me.
If it weren't for you, I probably would have never gotten to see that stubborn old man give in. And thank you, honestly. Whether it's this old pendant or these old pieces of furniture, now that they've actually been put in the agency, it all feels kind of surreal. You smell that? This sofa still has that cedar scent from the old house. When I was little, Scarl and I loved playing hide and seek. He'd hide out in the courtyard and I'd hide behind this sofa.
Skull? Yeah, he looks scary, but he's still a person. I guess he was a kid once too, and he used to love fooling around.
Of course. Honestly, what did you assume? I just remembered.
What is it?
At first, Scarl was the one who claimed this sofa as his hiding spot. But I stole it from him. After that, whenever I hid here, Dad would nap on the sofa and cover for me. Dad even told me that when I grew up, I could move the sofa into my room. And you know what? Scarl got mad about it every time and went to Mom to complain.
Barry?
Dad,
Barry?
Why aren't you washing up? Still thinking about the White family?
Earlier, Barry and I talked for a long time about her family. I never expected someone so carefree to actually be such a little crybaby.
She cried again?
Again? I see. Barry, Skull, even Mr. White. You'd never know it, but they're all hopeless at saying what they really feel to the people who matter most.
Why do I feel like I've heard this somewhere before? You seem like you have something on your mind.
I'm just worried. If I keep some feelings buried to protect the people I care about, is that really the right thing to do?
Did something happen?
It's nothing. I just, thought of something. Authorizer, about today at the White's house. I'm sorry.
Huh? Why are you apologizing all of a sudden?
Back then, when Mr. White lost control, I could have stepped in. But in the end, I just froze and watched.
Don't beat yourself up over it. It happened so suddenly. Freezing up is only natural. What matters is that, in the end, nobody got hurt, right?
No, it was an emergency and I couldn't react in time. It wasn't because I was scared of Mr. White, but rather, I was scared of myself.
Scared of yourself?
I'm scared that I can't control my strength and...
You're worrying too much. Don't forget, we're in Lockhart right now. Both the God-favored Council and Natural Will have been saying it loud and clear. The Reaper no longer exists in this world. Don't worry. If you actually tried to hit him, Mr. White would just dust himself off and grumble that you didn't hit hard enough.
I know you're teasing me on purpose. purpose to cheer me up. But actually, that's not the only thing I'm worried about. No matter where we are, whenever you're in danger, I could have worked alongside you. But instead, I pushed you to the forefront. I always hesitate and never act. Because the moment I try to draw on my power, those memories of being Nemesis cling to me and won't let go, no matter how hard I try to shake them off. I can't forget the destruction I caused when I lost my mind. I can't forget all the people who cared about me that I hurt. And afterward, the hurt look in their eyes. Valkyrie was right. I can't control the power I have at all. I've been fearing it, running from it. I'm really scared that if my guard slips even a little, I'll turn back into that cold, brutal weapon.
Surely.
What I'm even more scared of is, if I ever lose control, I might end up hurting you too. So, I always hold myself back. But if my cowardice and hesitation ended up with you getting hurt, that would be even more unbearable.
So you're apologizing because you couldn't protect me? You've been so distracted all evening. Was this what you were worried about?
Yeah. Am I?
How could that be? I just believe keeping such thoughts to yourself must be exhausting. You're afraid of losing control and hurting others, but you're also afraid of hurting me. So every time you use your power, you're caught in that tug of war, aren't you?
Yes.
But surely, feeling that way at all proves you're not just some unfeeling weapon. Today at the White's place, if you hadn't listened to Mr. White's true feelings and given that pendant to Barry and Skull, their relationship might never have healed. You did so much for the White family. This is something no amount of brute force could ever do.
Did I really help them?
Of course. You did great. Better than anyone else. As for losing control, Lockhart's probably the best place for it. We've been through plenty and learned a lot. Besides, we're supposed to be enjoying our vacation right now.
Thank you. I don't know why, but whenever I hear you say that, I'm not as afraid anymore. Actually, when I heard you say Skull was willing to help us study the Lockhart people's divine call, an idea came to me. This body the sage altered, and all those times I fought to keep control, maybe all of it can finally be useful here. I want to help them figure out a new way to ease the pain of the divine call. Maybe that'll help me find a way to fully control my power too.
Are you sure? You might have to face bad memories again.
I want to try. Even if I get hurt, I don't want to keep running away because I'm scared. And I definitely don't want to hide behind you and my brother forever, waiting to be saved.
All right then. I'll go with you. But just so we're clear, if there ever comes a day when you feel like you need someone to confide in, I'll always be here for you, okay? Even if the past tries to drag you into the abyss, I'll hold on and pull you back, no matter what. We made a promise. Never let go.
Right. We made a promise. Authorizer, if I ever revert to that state, you have to hold on tight to me and wake me up.
It's a deal. For now, set those heavy burdens aside and get some rest. Sleep well tonight, and first thing tomorrow, we'll go find Skull.
Okay. Good night. Skull, about what you mentioned yesterday, we'd be very happy to have you join us in researching the Lockhart people's immortality and divine call.
Is that so?
Actually, the Authorizer and I both come from the Lost Lands, where death still exists. We were destined to live and die as mortals, but unlike the Authorizer, I had a serious accident and was forced into immortality. After coming to Lockhart, I realized that the pain I went through in becoming an immortal was strikingly similar to the ordeal people here endure when they undergo the divine call. If you're willing to work alongside me, you might be able to find a way to ease the pain of those undergoing a divine call, and even why the Reaper abandoned this land.
Well, I'll be. For such a timid-looking girl, you're a lot more direct than them.
Who are you calling a girl?
With an opportunity like this handed right to me, I've got no reason to turn it down. All right. Deal.
Then it's a deal. But aside from the experiment, Skull, there are a few personal things I need to tell you about Barry.
What kind of spell did that pipsqueak cast on you all? Why is everybody so eager to help her?
I understand that Barry missing Mrs. White's divine ritual was an ordeal. But Barry had set out, trying to find a remedy that could ease your mother's pain. Because she missed it in the end, she's been blaming herself ever since. At this point, I'm asking you to try to forgive your sister.
You don't actually think I've been at odds with her all these years just because I was mad she didn't go to Mom's divine ritual, do you?
You're not?
Of course not. That self-righteous idiot. I already knew she went looking for a remedy back then. I just can't stand her. She barely reaches my shoulder, yet she keeps acting like she's the big sister and trying to handle everything on her own.
Huh?
Luke's, where are you?
This old man. I swear he can't catch me. I'm heading out now. We've got the experiment settled. Goodbye. Thank you all.
Those two. No wonder they're siblings.
This courtyard hasn't changed in 200 years. It looks like I'm stuck with this old house till the very end.
I heard this house was brought over from Ivory Town exactly as it was, after your wife's divine ritual, for a hefty sum.
Yeah. This house is full of memories of my wife and kids. I can't bear to let it go. Even with my eyes shut, I could find every room in this house and recognize every brick in this courtyard.
Every brick. That if I let go now, can you still find your way?
Want to try?
No. Let me support you. But if you're so attached to the house, why move at all?
My son joined the natural will, and my daughter got kicked out of the council. The gossip about our family keeps getting worse and worse. I couldn't bear with it anymore.
So many gossipers.
So you're standing up for me now, huh?
Sorry, I lost my cool and said something I shouldn't have.
If that little brat Scarl had even half your thoughtfulness, I'd be happy.
Is your son really such a disgrace?
You don't know. That kid's always been full of sneaky ideas. All self-righteous and stubborn as can be. Take this yard, for example. When the weather was nice, he loved playing out here with his sister. But once dinner was ready, no matter how much we called, he wouldn't come back inside. Once he was a little older, it became his hiding place to play hooky. His sister had to go find him every time.
What a handful. Could this young master's temper have come from his mother?
Megan wore her heart on her sleeve. If you have to say he takes after someone, then it's definitely me. Whenever I was helpless with the kids, Megan was the one who stepped in to mediate. Now that she's gone to the divine realm, this family's fallen apart. Tell me, have I been a failure of a father? Luke's, you're not the first volunteer the council has sent to care for me.
What?
I've lived alone for so long. I'm not used to having young people around. I always sent those volunteers back. When it came to you, though, I couldn't refuse.
Why?
When you took my hand for the first time, it reminded me of the days when I used to run through the courtyard holding my son's hand. Your hand is a bit colder than normal, just like Scarl's.
I didn't expect to run into you like this. Seems I'm really meant to cross paths with you, sir.
Meeting you was fate. Meeting Scarl was...
Not at all. Even a rebellious son would worry if he knew his father had gone through the divine call, wouldn't he? Why not call him home and see?
Worry about me? If he actually came home, he'd end up the same as his sister.
I see. Then maybe it's better if you don't see each other, so you don't get worked up again. Whenever you miss your son, just hold my hand a little longer.
Okay. By the way, does that commission still need a deposit? Have you paid it yet?
Not yet. Mrs. White just sent a letter, so I'm heading out now. Please stay home and don't wander off.
Go on. Don't worry about it. Shirley, are you in here? I heard your voice.
Mr. White? Didn't Luke's just go looking for you? Why are you out here alone?
He probably went to find his own... No. He probably went to pay your boss the deposit. Forget about that. There's something I need to ask you in private. We didn't have time to talk it through, and then I fell ill again. So, tell me the truth. Where did you get Megan's pendant? It didn't just happen to fall.
I'm sorry. I did hide part of the truth from you. I've had surgery before, so I'm more sensitive to omnium than most people. That day, on the staircase landing in the old manor, I noticed a spot where the omnium felt off. I tried reaching in. In that hazy, folded space, I found this pendant.
Shirley, why didn't you tell me about this sooner? Touching an unknown spatial rift with your bare hands is way too dangerous.
Sorry, Authorizer. The fluctuation was so faint, I thought it was just after effects from my surgery making me imagine things, so I didn't say anything. It wasn't until Mr. White recognized it yesterday that I knew for sure.
A rift space. No, that was definitely no illusion. That was the divine realm. My dear, you're no servant. You must have an incredibly rare blessing from the god of life.
You've misunderstood, Mr. White. I don't think any god favors me. I've never felt anything like divine grace. I'm just a normal person who was still lost, still scared, but because of one sudden change, had to grow up overnight. Nothing more. I didn't come to Lockhart to pursue immortality or seek out the divine realm. I just hope to find the meaning of my existence. I want to know what I'm meant to do.
A normal person forced to grow up too soon, huh? The pain and suffering we see in this world, what are they, if not more trials handed down by the gods? Surely, whether you believe in divine favor or not, you brought Megan's lingering thoughts back to me from the divine realm. Perhaps you were born to carry this burden. You are destined to become an emissary. One who travels between the divine realm and this one, carrying echoes for those lost at the boundary between life and death.
You always insist on toughing it out alone. Why not rely on your big sister a little more?
You? I thought my resolve to pursue the Reaper was unshakable. But am I really ready to face true death?
Master said no one can ever be ready to face death. It's okay if you're still not sure. Let's go seek the truth together.
Don't try so hard to act all grown up, Pipsqueak.
Hey, is that how you talk to your...
Ow, ow, ow.
Say that again.
Huh? You've never acted like a big sister anyway.
That's not enough. Say you're sorry.
Pipsqueak sure knows how to throw a punch.
Surely, acting Archon, you're back. Come, look at this.
This is the business license.
It really went through, huh? Congratulations. Harmophius, what are you doing here?
The license was brought over by the kind and wonderful Harmophius.
Don't be like that. I was just worried you were up to something, so I had to check for myself. Besides, I was only dropping this off on my way somewhere else.
Thanks, Harmophius.
No need to thank me. If it's for the happiness of the Lockhart people, I'm more than willing to help.
Now that we've got the business license, we're just one step away from opening for real. With a name like Hypnos Agency, I'm going to design a sign that shows off our philosophy.
You've already got an idea?
Yup. I want it to have a coffin backdrop with letters that look like little skeletons.
This kind of design doesn't really fit Hypnos Agency's mission of helping people with their everyday troubles, does it?
Huh? What do you mean, helping people with their everyday troubles? I didn't open some all-purpose fixer shop. The registration info says exactly what we do. Look. Acting Archon, what'd you snatch my license for?
This is my first time applying for a business license. As for the sign, we can just hire a professional designer. Attracting customers is what matters most.
Yeah. First, we've got to get them to let their guard down.
Harmophius, Barry just likes that style. Don't read too much into it.
What a horrifying sense of style.
What's so frightening about it? Death is like a cool summer night, a quiet rest where all worries fade away.
Harmophius, didn't you have a meeting with someone? Are you sure you have enough time?
what you're all arguing about, but you're right. If I have time later, I'll stop by Hypnos Agency again. For now, I'll take my leave. Barry, if you start scheming again, I'm fully capable of revoking your business license. Remember how precious life is when helping others. You're always welcome back at the God-favored council.
Yeah, I know. Every time we meet, you try to talk me into it, but I'm not going to consider it. So give it up already.
You're really slow.
I was on the way to help your sister pick up the business license. Got held up a bit.
You're helping with that too? Do you even know what her agency does?
Yeah, I know. Taking orders, picking up packages, delivering takeout, repairing furniture.
Funny.
What? You're her younger brother and you don't even know? You really don't care enough about your family. Barry tells me all about you, you know.
Enough. I've heard that kind of preaching for over 100 years. I'm sick of it. Save it. I called you over to pay you back. Here, take this bag of coins.
Huh? Since when did you owe me money?
It's not mine. It's Barry's rent. I paid it for her first. Now that she's left the council, it wouldn't be appropriate for her to still owe you money.
Fair enough. I'll accept that. And what I said about you not caring about your family, I take it back.
Suit yourself. Doesn't bother me either way. No matter what any of you think of me, as long as my mission stays the same, I won't change a thing about what I do.
Including chasing after the Reaper, turning your back on God's mercy, and stubbornly repeating the same mistake?
I can't even stand talking to you. The money's paid back. I'm leaving.
I haven't even said anything yet. I really don't understand you two.